KSOW, 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 KSOW.
Go ahead, Jose. Bring us in.
Welcome
To
KSOW.
KSOW.
It's an acronym.
KSOW.
Tell them what it means, Cruze.
Kicking shit our way.
That's it.
You feel me?
You're welcome.
This is my boy Torta over here.
And this is Cruze, Tino Cruze.
You know.
For all the people back in Iowa.
Some people call me Dad. You know, it's whatever. It's whatever.
I call him Uncle Grandpa. The fool looks 13.
Hey, fuck you.
But yeah, this is our first video. Nice little intro video. So
You
welcome.
know, I'm Cruze, as he said. I'm from Iowa. Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Cedar
the hood,
Rapids.
you know.
Bro, when I went to Iowa, it wasn't that bad.
It's trash, bro.
People always say Iowa's so trash. I don't think it's that trash.
It's garbage.
I mean, it's greenery everywhere. They have breakfast pizza. Y'all ever had breakfast pizza? No one in Chandler, Arizona has ever had breakfast pizza. And over there in Iowa, that's a delicacy.
Bro.
Breakfast
Pizza is cool.
It's not a delicacy. It's like something you just get everywhere and people just like, it's a normal thing.
It's good until you live there.
Yeah.
It's cool until you live there. When you live there and you realize people make like 20 an hour and that's like great, and that's like the most, then that's cool. But other than that, we don't have nothing, bro. We have a finish line in the mall. That's it.
I didn't even, no, I'm
You
just
can't
lying.
shop nowhere.
I did see them all.
It was trash.
I don't know where we were going. I saw it out of the highway going to the Hawkeye Stadium.
Oh, no, that's a different mall.
There's two?
That's in Iowa City.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's in Coralville.
It was just a freeway. I looked over and there was a mall. I was like, oh shit. They have a fucking mall out here. It's lit.
Hey, that's one of the best malls out there.
That one?
That's the closest one.
What's so good about that one?
It has everything else that we don't have in Cedar Rapids.
Well, I didn't. Did I go to Cedar Rapids?
You're from Chandler, bro. Y'all got everything here. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
wonderful. I love it here.
It's cool.
I'll never move.
It's cool. Back in the day, this shit. I told people I was from Chandler, and they thought I was ghetto.
You are ghetto.
I am ghetto.
You're very ghetto.
I was born in not born, but I was born and raised in a trailer park in Chandler.
That's where they shot Trailer Park Boys or what?
Nah, Paisa Boys. No, when I went, or every time. Well, it's funny because I have a cousin that lives literally, I would say like a block away from where I grew up, and it's fucking crazy just going back there. When I used to live with him, it was fucking wild. Cause they're just random people walking everywhere, like in the middle of
in the hood.
Yeah, they're just random like viejitas walking at night. You're like, oh, buenas noches.
It's ugly over there.
Yeah, it's all right.
Ugly as hell.
It's
Chandler
alright.
takes a deep turn for like 2 blocks.
It's so weird. It's literally so weird. Like going down Chandler Boulevard, as soon as you pass the railroad tracks, it's just downhill. And
everything's in Spanish.
And then after you pass McQueen, it's all uphill.
I went to a liquor store. They had a bulletproof glass all the way to the ceiling.
Oh yeah, the one by the fucking
the railroad tracks, right past the railroad tracks.
Yeah, and passing the Boys and Girls Club.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been in there once. I think once a long time ago when my cousin stopped there and we just randomly stopped there because he needed something. I don't know what he needed, but I thought the same shit. I'm like, damn, they got bulletproof fucking window here.
It was wonderful. I was like, dang, I'm in the hood.
No, bro.
They had Amazon lockers. Ain't that crazy?
They have Amazon lockers.
Bro, my girl put she basically did an order on Amazon. She's all, deliver it here. She had no idea where that was. I walk in there, they're looking at me crazy. I walk past the lockers.
Oh, that's why you went, huh? Because you ordered something from Amazon. I remember you said
I walked in the back door. They had like a tax service and all kind of stuff in the back.
Yeah. Bro, where the tax lady me and my wife go to, it's in the DMV. The lady I told you to go to?
That's ghetto.
She takes, bro. She ghetto, but she do her thing.
She got me about 40 racks back, my boy.
Bro, I thought it was weird as fuck. First time I went, I was like, what kind of ghetto shit is this, babe? She like, I don't know. We sign our name, we wait, and then there's no appointments. She does that shit in like 15 minutes. You pay her, see her next year. That's it.
But is it right though?
It is right. It is
15
right.
minutes.
I claim no random aliens. I claim no children that I don't know. I know motherfuckers that do that shit.
Hey, all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
I don't do no. I don't think,
Let me claim you on my taxes.
Shit, you can claim Erica. What does she do?
Huh? She works.
Like
She has a job, bro. What do you mean?
bro, like she had a like the Cruze's wife had a meeting today. I was like, what the fuck she have a meeting about? Like, it's not to downplay her job. It's probably really stressful, but it's like, what, sell more? Count the register better? What do you like?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I have no idea.
You know? Like, I've worked in retail before. There's only so much you can fucking do.
I hated retail.
I hated retail.
Hey, so we're barbers.
Oh, yeah, now we're barbers.
Now we're barbers.
Now
we're
we're
in
barbers.
Era Studio.
Yep.
Era Barber Studio. You know, the Coliseum, the Era Center, whatever you want to call it.
The fucking new fucking Lily's Market. This plaza turned into an Asian-ass plaza.
Bro.
Nothing wrong with it. It's just hella packed. It's so packed.
They opened up a 99-cent store, an Asian 99-cent store.
Uh,
I've never heard of that.
Dazio?
Something.
It's something. I'm just like, that's...
Filled up the whole parking lot.
Yeah,
and
it
it's
wasn't-
down the street pretty much.
It wasn't this Saturday, but last Saturday, like, bro, this plaza was so packed that our clients had to, like, risk getting towed while getting a haircut.
They're parking behind the building, the
Yeah.
whole building,
Yeah.
the whole plaza.
Like, getting out of this plaza every day is such a, like, I don't know what it is. Like, I love Asian people, but they just cross the street so goddamn slow and at an angle where... Bro,
What?
they like, dude, like they be getting out because we're right next to a ranch market. It's a Chinese market, but the people that walk out of there, they walk slow to the car and they're walking
Facts.
at an angle.
Facts.
So when you walk at an angle, it's like 10
Takes
times
you longer,
10
yep.
times slower. And I'm like, I'm not gonna hit this little Asian lady.
Why not?
But it's just like, bro, like hurry the fuck up. Just go to your car.
Jose's impatient.
When it comes to that, yeah, I'm trying to get home. My wife's like, where you at? It's 6:05. Where you at, bro? Where you at? It's 6:05, dude.
That's a struggle.
Yeah, but how was it? I always want to ask you this. How was it growing up in Iowa?
It was trash.
But what was so trash about it? Like, I grew up in a trailer park, but I remember having fun as a kid.
Everything you see on commercials, we didn't have.
Like what? I don't even watch commercials.
Everything.
Like that. Burger King?
Golden Corral, all that.
Well, yeah, y'all have
They show
different-
commercials.
y'all
They
have-
show Champs, Foot Action,
y'all
Foot
have-
Locker. Bro,
Y'all had
for a long
y'all had
time-
different shit out there. I saw Cheddar's out there. That shit was lit.
they just put that up before I left.
Bro, I said we
They
got
had
picked
the
up.
Cheddars, Hurricanes, all that.
I never heard of Hurricanes.
Me either.
Bro,
Until
but
we
if your
got-
guys' gas station is that lit, you don't need nothing else.
I'm not eating fast food. I mean, I'm not eating gas station food all
I
day.
am.
Hell no.
Bro, that shit was so good. That shit was so good. It was like, imagine Chick-fil-A in a gas station with breakfast pizza.
Terrible.
Hungover, you're just fucking like, oh, I need a energy drink and a breakfast pizza.
People love Casey's. People love Casey's. It's trash. No, it ain't trash.
It's
I
not
can't
trash.
even say that.
It's not trash.
But it's-
for the
I mean, we
48
don't have
hours I was
anything
there,
else.
That shit was lit.
We don't have nothing else.
But what was so trash about living in Iowa? Because, like, that seems like a town where, like, you chill with your boys all day, and depending on who you hang around with, you're either in the shit or you're not in the shit.
It's super small.
Yeah, so then that's
There's
what I'm saying.
nothing for kids to do. So growing up, it's like, oh, I want to be this, this, and this. You can't.
What do you mean, be?
Like, if you want to anything, if you want to play basketball, usually Iowa gets overlooked in everything. If you want to do music, Iowa gets overlooked in everything.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, you get home from school on a Friday.
What do you got? Your friends. That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
Where are you going to go?
That's what I did. That's what
we went to
that's
Buffalo
how-
Wild Wings, bro. Last
No,
time
I'm
I
not
went back home.
I'm talking about before you could drive. I'm talking about before, like, middle school.
There's nothing. There's nothing. You got kids that play outside. That's it.
That's
talking
fun.
about kid stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
not
Growing
trying to
up,
do no kid
it's
stuff.
like talking to fucking Eddie, bro. This guy has a homeboy, Eddie from Iowa. We argued for 2 hours about eggs. I ain't gonna get into it, but
2 whole hours.
2 hours about eggs. Anyways,
Dang, guess who just texted me?
Eddie.
Andre. What you up to, Mia?
Don't worry about it, Andre.
Hey, shout out Andre, bro.
Nah, take that shit back.
With that weak ass car.
Take that shit back.
Nah.
Take that shit back.
Hey,
right
as long
now.
as you're happy. As long as you're happy.
Yeah, I'm talking about little kid shit. Like, I remember getting, like, me and my cousin would ride bikes all up and down neighborhoods everywhere. ramp, fucking random dirt little shit we can find, jump the fence to go to play at the
You
park.
can do that everywhere though.
But that's what I'm saying. Not everywhere, because you guys had
do that.
snow. So there was a certain season when y'all never even went
Yeah.
outside.
We had snowball fights. It was trash.
So is it like Jack Frost? You ever seen the movie Jack Frost?
No.
Bro, it was a whole snow day. Like the recess was like, as soon as the bell rang, it wasn't recess, but as soon as the bell rang, school was done. It was like a war zone with just snowballs. It looked fun.
No, it wasn't fun.
No,
You might sled.
You got hit in the face.
No, you might sled for.
Why'd you do
You can go sledding for like 30, 45 minutes. That's it. It's so damn cold out there.
So you never snowboard? You never did nothing like that?
Nope.
Why?
There was people who did it.
Why didn't you do
good.
it? Why didn't you do it?
I'm good.
Why didn't you do it?
Full.
If I grew up somewhere,
Nobody in my family taught me anything about snowboarding and none of that.
just do it. No one taught me how to skateboard. No one taught me how to rollerblade. No one taught me.
So you want me to just go out and buy some snowboards?
Why
and
not?
everything
if you
you need,
live,
boots and
if
all
you
that.
live in a fucking, if you were born and raised in a fucking city or state, or whatever the fuck, and it snows, you have snow seasons. You literally don't go to school because it's a snow day. Why the fuck wouldn't you try to snowboard, ski, fucking hockey, ice skate? Like,
Look, I didn't know where to ice skate. You had to go you had to go to Iowa City. All right. Hockey. Nobody played hockey in like just randomly outside. All right, this ain't Mighty Ducks. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're tripping.
that's that's the thing I don't get. Like,
We went sledding. That was it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's boring.
Sledding was equivalent to snowboarding.
No, it's not.
You got a big ass hill. You just fly down it. You don't know if you're gonna make it or not.
Snowboarding, you go down a mountain. You be going down like all types of crazy shit.
That's what we did on the sled.
That's how it was. Fucking growing up in Iowa was just trash.
Yep. Trash.
How are bro in Iowa? They have basements, and basements are like condos as soon as you get into high school for these people. For people that from Arizona, like, to me, a basement party sounds lit. To y'all, you're like, I ain't going to that shit.
Nah,
Fuck
we
that.
all went to basement
Fuck
parties.
that. I ain't going to that shit, bro.
We went to basement
Hell
parties.
no. That's how all Iowans talk. Hell no. I ain't
Hold on,
going to that shit. I ain't going to that shit.
That's not how we sound.
Dude, every single person I talk to that's from Iowa that I've talked to, they try to make me feel stupid when I say shit. Iowa's lit.
Cause you're a dumbass.
Tino, you hear this, Tino?
You know what,
Like JoJo's the funniest motherfucker ever.
bro? JoJo is hilarious.
JoJo, shout out JoJo. JoJo's hilarious. JoJo is funny as fuck.
He's all right.
He's the only light skinned dude I know with a dark baby, bro. He has a cute he has a cute ass
Bro,
baby.
his girl's dark. What do you mean?
I've never seen his girl. His son's cute with the braids and shit. His son's lit. Little crazy 2-year-old like mine.
No, his son's wild.
So how are the basement parties?
They're terrible.
Why? See, what made
Nah,
it terrible?
they're cool.
Well, okay. For
They were
people
cool.
for people that don't know us and that are just tuning in or whatever the fuck, Cruze doesn't drink, doesn't smoke,
Facts.
doesn't party, doesn't. All he does is really cut hair, take care of his family, and play video games. 2K.
Facts.
That's it.
Facts.
That's it.
I used to go out when I was younger. It was just, it was what it was.
So what'd you do? You just got a water bottle and just chilled?
Yep.
And just wait for like.
I went out with Jose. I drank 2 liters of water, I swear.
Hey, but we had a great
Water
time.
after water
We had
after
a
water.
Hey, but did you have a good time?
It was cool.
It was cool.
It was cool.
It was cool. It was a great time.
It was cool.
It was a great time. It was a great time.
All right,
We
I'm
went
not gonna lie.
went
When we
to-
go out, hey, I'm never going out with Andre again.
No, that's the fact.
Andre.
Kenny, I'll go out with Kenny again because Kenny's cool people, but Andre, I don't know. Anyways, he was. I don't want to talk about this shit.
No, let's talk about it. Look,
No, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about
this
other
what
people
happened.
until they
Andre
get
went
on
through
the
a
podcast.
breakup.
People, they don't,
and he's
they don't
sitting
know,
here.
They don't know Andre. These people listening don't know Andre. I'm talking about if
I
you
hate that it's the first episode.
if you're from here or just moved here or whatever the fuck, the West Side. The West Side is where all the bars are. So I took this guy to Champagne Lanes, which is like a
Phoenix, downtown Phoenix.
downtown Phoenix.
Lit.
It's like a bowling alley. So I told this fool, let's go bowling, just to trick him into going to Champagne Lanes.
It's messed up.
Messed up, you had fun. Man, these chicken wings are fire. Man, can I get another water?
Hey, the best chicken tenders I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, chicken
from
tenders.
Palma.
Yep.
Lit.
Palma, yeah. So we ate at Palma.
They ain't had no barbecue sauce, but it's cool.
Yeah, we were drinking, and then we went to Champagne Lanes. And
They ain't give me no fries, but it's cool.
We ended the night fine.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Them chicken strips was expensive as hell.
It's all expensive.
But it was three. I got three.
Out there is expensive, yeah. Out there is expensive.
Facts.
That's why I hardly ever eat there. I think last time I got some like popcorn chicken at Champagne Lanes and I paid like $15.
Damn.
Yeah, but I was starving. And they put some sauce on it that I really didn't fuck with, but I was so hungry I ate it.
You wow. What was you and Kenny eating?
What did we eat?
You were drinking something in a big bowl.
Oh, I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called.
They were having honeymoon drinks.
Bro, me and Kenny were in love that night. It's this big old like shell. It's like a big. I don't know what it is. All the West Side people know what the hell I'm talking about. It's a big shell. I think it's like a Mai Tai, and they just put in a big ass shell, and you can share it. So me and Kenny drank 2 of those, and Kenny's his homeboy from Washington, by the way. And me and Kenny drank 2 of those, but I only went hard that night, kind of hard that night, because Kenny kept saying, "I can drink, I 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 can drink." And so we drank, and I'm like, this fool just, I don't want to embarrass him on the podcast, so I'm like, this fool just.
He doesn't get embarrassed. That's Kenny. Bro.
No? Okay. He ended up throwing up outside on the 101 and became a full-blown Arizonian. Because if you're from Arizona, you've thrown up on at least one of the freeways, putting your head out the window, throwing up on the freeways. Hey, I've done it. My wife's done it. That was a funny
night.
It was funny.
That was hilarious.
Kenny's a good time. I wish he came around more so we can drink more. Because you don't drink.
So you can kill him?
No, I ain't trying to kill nobody. It's just saying, bro.
I ain't trying to kill nobody.
Because, bro, if you, like, this goes for anybody. Like, if some dude you just meet and was like, oh, you like drinking? I drink too. So if I'm like, hey, you want a beer? And you say yes every time, I'm not just going to stop. Hey, Kenny, you want a Jack and Coke? Yeah. Well, I'll drink whatever you drink. Bet. I drink everything. I'll drink whatever.
Bro, Jose's the devil.
I'm not the devil. He says
throwing them back.
He's a
chug, 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 chug. I looked up at this fool. He was the same person. Most people slur. They start to get antsy. They get angry. Something. Some indication. There was no indication.
I become such a big people person. I'll talk to anybody, chill with anybody. I'm just an
alcoholic. Yeah, I know.
I'm not an alcoholic.
You right, boy.
No, right. He said I was the devil because I didn't get hungover that night. Because then we had work the next day. It was a Friday, so we had work for Saturday. I was here early, just coming.
Like a normal person, no hangover. Nothing. Wasn't tired.
6 years out of my barbering career, I've been hungover at work so many times.
You're crazy.
But anyways,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never been hungover.
I've been hungover a couple times, but it was when honestly, I think I got hungover not even because of what I drank, it's because I didn't sleep a lot the night before. I didn't sleep. Yeah.
Me and my girl did a video on YouTube. She had me drinking wine. That's about as bad as it's gonna get.
I hear wine. Is it red wine? Red wine are like the worst hangovers?
I don't know.
I think it's red or white.
I think she had me drinking something cheap.
I don't really. Well, you drink barefoot? Get that shit at Circle K?
I don't want to put my wife out there right now.
Damn, Erica, you haven't been barefoot, dog.
Look, man, I don't know.
Man, he got socks on. He ain't barefoot no more.
You feel me?
You feel me?
Hey.
I would think, honestly, you fucking with Latinos so much, I would have thought you would have drank tequila. A lot of black dudes love tequila.
Erica's my first Latina, whatever.
No,
She's my first Hispanic woman.
Bro,
all right?
She came off the boat. She came off the water.
Everything else, back in Iowa, is it black or mixed?
It's crazy. I think that's what people were looking. Honestly, I think that's what people were so nice to me there. Because they didn't know. I'm assuming they knew I was Mexican. But
they should have asked you, where you from, cuz?
No, they did. No, they all asked me. They're like, oh, we're from Arizona. They're like, what are you doing way out here? They were nice. Every single one of them. They fed me, gave me Busch Light. I never drank. That's the first time I ever drank.
Are we talking black people or white people?
White people.
Okay.
No, I told you about the black people. Dude, we went to a bar.
Dude, we went to a bar?
Dude, we went to a bar. No, we went to a bar. The bar was chill. It was cool music, cool vibe. Tell me why there's this black dude, bro, walking up and down the fucking bar, sagging, pants sagging, and this dude was on the phone the whole time.
Taking long strides,
bro, striding. Like his knee almost touched the ground every time he fucking took a step.
He was doing lunges.
Bro. Bro, and he was on the phone. He was on the phone like this, like he's about to do something. He just kept going back and forth, back and forth. I was just looking at him. And I was like, yeah, that dude from Chicago.
Hey, a lot of them people are from Chicago.
I know.
Majority.
Yeah, because then like everyone else, like all the other people were just fine. There was some weird couple in front of me just making out and like talking to me, and they're like, "Do you have weed?"
They have to be white.
They were. I think one with the chick was like, she looked some type of Mexican or Latin or whatever, and the dude was white. But he was like, "You got weed, bro?" I'm like, "Nah, but if I did, I want to give you none."
Bro, I did a performance out there in Iowa City. Somebody asked me the first time ever, "You want to do a line, bro?" I was like, "You're faded. You look crazy as hell already."
A white
And
dude
you
or a
asked,
black dude?
definitely white.
White dude.
Definitely white.
And
And,
then
it's crazy because everyone performing was like black.
Yeah.
He's at a hip hop show downtown Iowa City.
Yeah.
He just shows up like by himself, no friends. I don't know how he found the place or anything.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then we went to Hazards. If you're from Iowa City or Iowa,
Nope, that's Cedar Rapids. For
Cedar
sure.
Rapids, whatever the fuck, and you go to Hazards, grow the fuck up.
They're playing Miley Cyrus.
Dog, they were playing Rihanna.
Not that
Hey,
good
Mr.
stuff. Huh?
DJ, come on,
Oh, hell
with the music video behind the stage with all these people dancing in front of the DJ. Me and my boy were like, this feels like a 7th grade dance right now.
Hey, that's
We had
hey. No, 7th grade dance is worse. They played no hip hop, nothing.
They did for me.
Like,
Dude,
you're in 7th grade.
Hmm?
You're not in 7th grade.
I was in 7th grade getting down.
That was in Arizona.
Arizona.
That does not happen in Iowa.
No, in Arizona. Dude, I remember 7th and 8th grade, bro, going into high school. These fucking women were fucking women are. I don't want to say
You
girls.
sound traumatized.
It was, bro. Like there was like I remember with this one girl. She like just grabbed my cousin's dick right before the dance.
Dang.
Boom. I'm like, damn, what are you gonna do? He's
7th grade?
7th? No, this was 8th grade. This was 8th grade.
Bro, I wasn't even.
Bro.
Didn't know nothing about shit.
And me and my cousin were like this, so I'm like, I know this wasn't fucked anybody yet. So I'm like, dude, what are you gonna do? I'm like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, what are you gonna do, bro? He's like, shh. You scared? And then we went to the dance.
Looked at each other and just walked off.
I was shook. I'm like, dude, he grabbed everything. He was like, everything.
Hold up, bro.
Everything. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Dog. Imagine that shit. Imagine you're in 8th grade, bro, and some chick like
Yo,
she,
I would be
you know,
so
like some chick, you know, she's kind of feeling you. You kind of semi grew up with her, like all through elementary school. And then you're in 8th grade, and all of a sudden before the dance, she just grabs your whole like balls and dick, everything. Boom.
You know what?
What would you do?
Never happened to me.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
That's wild. That's dangerous.
That's the type of challenge shit we grew up on.
Y'all are ghetto out here.
Yeah.
This is the ghetto.
Yeah.
So
Not no
nice
more.
out here now.
Hey, not no more.
I love it.
I mean,
It's expensive as
when I
hell
was
though.
single, yeah. I hate it. I hate it out here. I ain't gonna lie. I hate Chandler people. I hate Chandler. I did a podcast. One of my clients is down bad in the desert. Shout out to y'all.
That shit was weak.
Nah, I like
Nah,
them.
it's cool.
Emilio, Gabe, Martin, and the 2 other fools. I don't really know their name.
That's messed up.
I don't know their name.
That's messed up.
I don't know their name. Yeah, so they we did it at one of their cousins' house, and where I pulled up, I'm like, damn, this is ghetto as fuck. And I used to be all up and down these streets. It was so
It doesn't
ghetto.
look like the rest of Chandler. Bro, from literally
Yeah.
Arizona Avenue on
Arizona
Chandler
Avenue
Boulevard to
to
McQueen.
McQueen.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And then but
That is the only ghetto part.
it goes this way. But how do you explain what is that? So you can go straight
Horizontal,
Yeah, you can go straight down to
east
it,
to
but-
west.
But then it goes north to west. North to south, sorry. North to south. From north to south of like that area is ghetto. But as soon as you pass McQueen, it's fine.
That's east to west, Jose.
No. I'm talking about going north and south. So you're on Chandler Boulevard.
Right, so it's
So
down
look-
that way, but
So you're going
Going
down
this way.
You're going down Chandler Boulevard. You hit you go over the railroad tracks. You hit Hamilton Street. So if you go north on Hamilton or south on Hamilton, it's ghetto.
yeah,
But if you're going east,
east.
heading towards McQueen, you basically hit like Gilbert, and then you're fine.
soon as you hit McQueen, you're fine. They got a nice Circle K there. They got all that. New
QT?
Circle. I
The
mean, QT. They got a new QT.
I stop at that QT almost every other day. I stopped there today before coming here. Yeah, but then like,
Bro, I love QT.
I did that podcast and like I went inside the house and it's a nice house because that's what I grew
Your head
up.
was touching the ceiling. Huh?
No, because that's what I grew up on. So I'm like, damn, this is a nice ass setup. Like I don't.
I
Like,
would have never chose
like
these
I'm
curtains.
not.
That's
no,
smart.
No, yeah, I wouldn't. But like it's comfortable to me because that's what I grew up on.
Oh
Like
my
just
God.
random decor everywhere, and it was like the Virgin Mary right here. This closet is a bedroom, and like this table makes no fucking sense here, but it fits. And then like they got a brand new stove.
So it feels like a Hispanic household.
Bro, it was like dope. And then as soon as you step outside, they have a patio and with a couch with a big screen, and then they have a fridge right behind it.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, this fool has this shit.
Yeah, that's a Hispanic household
Bro,
for sure.
I was like, this is a
For
nice
sure.
setup. I would watch games there, like literally, like, and then the fridge was full of alcohol. I'm like, I would always be home.
You make this sound amazing.
It was, bro.
That shit.
Hey, Gabe, you have a nice ass house, dog. I like your house. I like your house straight up. Bathroom was nice and welcoming.
Dang. He said they had extra wet wipes.
You need brighter lights, but it was cool.
I had a shadow. I didn't know what it was.
I scared myself before I wiped my ass. I thought someone was behind me.
Oh my God.
I thought someone was behind me. No, bro, that shit was cool. But
Hey, only there looks like that. That shit's crazy.
it is only there. And then I grew up in the trailer park there. That shit was wild. That shit was fun.
So that's worse, huh?
No, I don't think it was worse. But anyways,
Everywhere else.
we
in
got
China
so
is
off
nice.
topic. Fucking basement parties.
Hold up, bro. We been off of that.
No, because I really want to know because my partying time era, whatever the fuck, was going to random houses.
See, that's
Like
crazy.
backyards. Like it was either inside at a house party or at a random backyard. And I was only there because the dude I knew, or one of my homeboys knew a dude, knew a guy, knew a girl whose house it was. That type of shit.
Dang.
And then as we got older, it got to like apartments. We had to get the gate code, and we were like in random apartments.
Yep.
So
Alright,
that's why I think like, because honestly like I feel like a basement you can make that shit into like a club.
That's fact.
Because at certain parties out here, like there was dudes charging $2 a head, $5 a head just to go to the backyard.
But look,
No bullshit.
there was it was like an apartment complex, but it was all townhouses.
That sounds nice
Right.
as shit.
They're ghetto. But I mean,
Probably
they're,
to you.
they're Iowa. It's Iowa.
Yeah.
Everything's ghetto in Iowa.
Yeah.
But look, so there was my
I'm so
I
into
remember
this.
my boy Dijon. He passed away. My boy Dijon, R.I.P. His grandma sold ices out the back door, right?
That's lit.
And
And
so
then you
so
mix
they're
it.
all around this like. It's like in the middle is a playground with a pavilion and all this. That's where all the kids hung out. But at night, you throw a party in their house sometimes in the basement, right? You just walk down the stairs. You got a left side, you got a right side, you got the back. But this isn't a finished basement. This is just like cement wall, cement floor.
Yeah, but it's still like
But it was-
turn down the
it
lights,
was
put some
cracking.
turn down the lights, put on a disco ball or some shit, and
Yep.
put some fucking DJ Mustard. You're lit.
Yep. Hey, every time cracking. Pretty
Yeah.
from Pretty Ricky to all the old hits.
Some Usher,
Boy.
some old Chris Brown.
Hey, you either inside or you outside. Either way, it's a party.
Yeah, that's basically
It was
how
wonderful.
I went to a lot of houses like that where it was like you're just in and out, and I'm like, damn, the AC bill gonna be cracking in this place.
Yep.
But then you were able to get an icy
Hell yeah.
during the party,
I don't know. I think so. Actually, yeah.
bro. That's lit.
And then at the end of the party, you just go out to the pavilion. You just hang out.
Bro. See, that's the thing. We never had a kick it spot. Like we never. Actually, we did, but it was like we'll meet here to go to the party. But then after that, the party either ended with the police showing up or fighting, or
Yep.
it was just like, let's go.
But I was in like, what was that? No, that was high school. Bro, I used to walk everywhere. I would
we
work at a
always
grocery store.
We always walk to school.
Walk
sometimes.
all the way to J Street, right? Walk all the way home after that. I'm in J Street till like 12 o'clock at night in a motherfucking grocery store uniform.
Wait, how far is it? Like I don't know, J Street.
That shit's far as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like how far is that? Like a mile, 2 miles?
Like 3 miles, right? And then I walk home like 10. in the middle of the night. One time I walked home, there's these railroad tracks. Bat swooped down, almost took my damn head off. Bro, if I didn't duck, I would have rabies right now, bro.
You would have been shining in the sun. You would have been Twilight.
Facts.
Looking
I could have been like Wesley Snipes, Blade. Let's go.
God. That would have been dope.
That would have been fire.
That would have been dope. You would have not paid your taxes and sucking people's
all
blood.
black, didn't come out during the daytime. They wouldn't know I existed. See? You ever got bit?
Bro, that sounds lit. So that means like you can bring your own like little alcohol, mix it with one of her ices.
We weren't even drinking alcohol then. That's what's crazy. We were young.
How young were you?
I don't even remember. I want to say like, no, it was definitely high school, around high school. But it's like we were like freshmen, like freshman, sophomore. We weren't driving or nothing.
What age were you when you just stopped drinking, or you never drank?
I never drank. I've never been drunk in my life.
Okay.
I had an alcoholic uncle. I was just around people who drink. And then you grow up and it's like, I don't want to be nothing like y'all.
Yeah. I'm more of a social drinker. Like, I don't drink during the week on random days, long days. Like, if we're out or if someone, like, say a client brings in, like, a 6-pack or something and they're like, you want one? I'm like, yeah. Just to socially just drink and talk or whatever. But, what was I going to say? That's lit. I started drinking. Yeah. I was drinking.
I was drinking in first grade.
Nah. I think I really started drinking freshman year.
Y'all are Hispanics, though. Y'all got a high tolerance.
Nah, that's not true. Shit. That's not true. You got to build that shit. Every Hispanic.
Y'all got high tolerance for alcohol and bottomless stomachs, bro.
Everybody. No, that's not
y'all
true.
Are like garbage disposals,
I'm full right now. All I had was egg with weenies and
Don't start, Jose. Don't start.
No, but
egg with weenies.
No. Let me say this: every Mexican, I feel like every person. I ain't gonna even say Mexican. Every person has that one drink or one type of alcohol they can drink all night, but they also have that one where if they have two, they're blacked. Mine, mimosas.
Damn,
I can't have mimosas. Everybody that knows me, that's drank with me and had mimosas with me, I tell them I can have maybe 3, 4 max. 5, I'm blacked out. Welcome back from commercial break. Because we've been talking too much bullshit, I guess.
Yeah, that's all, Jose.
Anyways.
So look, I've been a barber for 7 years. I think. No, 6. This makes 6 years. This past January. It's lit. That's lit. So me and Jose met each other. I moved here 3 years ago. I walked into a barber shop. They gave me a job. And then
you didn't like research Kings of Cuts before you went in there?
I went to a bunch of shops out here. Like I was
just
visiting.
Walked in?
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's a barbershop down here. Let me walk in. Cool. Then we met Jose. We were just working together. And then a couple years later, here we are, business partners. This is my stepson now.
I'm half black.
Jose's been cutting like 40 years.
I've been cutting 9 years. This is going on 10.
It's a long time.
Long ass time. How is the barber scene in Iowa? I hear y'all talk about the same dudes.
I mean, those guys have been cutting forever.
How old are they? Like right now?
I have no idea.
How long have they been cutting, you think? Like 20 years?
I want to say there's a barber named James. He's been cutting my hair since I was a kid. He's probably been cutting like 25.
And he cuts
maybe.
Good?
Hell yeah.
He still cuts good?
Yeah, absolutely. He's a great barber. But a lot of barbers, the biggest barbers have been around a while. And then there's new barbers.
Are the new barbers trash?
The new barbers are, they're pretty good. One of them is my friend, my boy Kurt. He's pretty good. It's growing, but it's also like, I feel like a lot of older barbers, they're kind of stuck in their ways. A lot of them
that's how they
are still willing to charge like 25, 20.
Oh, they don't want to charge up?
Yeah, and then my homie Kurt, I know he's charging like 35, 40. So.
Kirk is the dude that came in here?
No. He came in here when you weren't here. So he was here.
Is the dude that came in here, he's from Iowa or Washington?
White boy?
Yeah.
Trey?
Yeah.
He is from Iowa. He went to school with us too. So he owns a barbershop out there too.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
that's my twin right there. We got the same birthday.
Oh, fucking was white with a mullet.
That's my boy, bro.
How's the cutting in like Washington? I only know one.
Washington, Washington was different, bro.
I only know one dude from Washington, and he's a little different compared to out here.
Yeah. Washington was like, it was harder to get a clientele because everybody's been going to their barber forever. Mm-hmm. And then when I got there, it was like, I probably had half of the clientele I have right now.
Half?
In years. Like I cut there for like a couple years, and I probably had half the clientele I got right now.
Damn, so you were hella slow.
Yeah. It wasn't slow. It was just, we were charging like $20, $25 a cut.
That's not bad.
But everybody there is from there, and they've been going to their same barber since they were a kid. And the top people have been the top people for forever, it feels like. Now there's a bunch of different barbers and stuff like that. They charge more, but cutting in Washington, it was, I don't know. It was a weird time, too, because it was like most shops take walk-ins. And then I worked at a shop with my brother, and they got on the Booksy. They're the first people who got Booksy in that whole area. And then all of a sudden, now everybody has Booksy, and everybody's doing the cut, and everybody's doing appointments, and you're charging more. But at the time, they were the only ones charging $25. Mm-hmm. Everybody else was charging like $20 or $15. Mm-hmm. But it's a struggle getting a clientele out there. It's hard as hell.
That's weird.
It is hard.
I think that's why I've been able to like stay steady, at least because I'm from here.
Yeah.
So, but to be honest, a lot of the people, I don't cut a lot of the people I know or grew up with. I feel like maybe out of all my clients, maybe like 10, 15% are actually people that I've been cutting since day one.
See, the people here, like all the people I cut here, I probably would have never talked to in Iowa.
What do you mean? Oh, like, the ones that are from Iowa?
Like JoJo, I didn't really know JoJo that well. I knew who he was. I knew of him, but I didn't really know him in Iowa.
Why?
We just we didn't grow up with each other.
That's weird. So why didn't you all talk to him? Why didn't you talk to him?
I mean, we went to different high schools and everything. We never really were in a situation where we hung out.
That's crazy. No, out here it's like, so growing up, there was always like the main dudes, like how you said. There was always the main guys, and I just wanted to be a barber just to try it out because I have a cousin who's a barber. So I was like, oh, if he can do it, I can try it out, see if I like it. Yep. And then I ended up loving it, never looked back. And this was like, I didn't know how much barbers were charging. I didn't know how much haircuts were.
Yep.
I didn't know any of that. And yeah, got my license in 9 months and then fucking just cut.
9 months, bro. I went to a school. They delayed me so much because they just weren't that organized. Mm. And it was like, okay, you went to school. Now it's going to take you, we forgot to do your FAFSA. It's going to take you like 3 months for us to even make you eligible to be able to test.
So you're just there, just studying for 3 months?
Bro, I'm working at Verizon. I hated Verizon, bro. As soon as they told me I could take the test, I was like, cool. As soon as they told me I passed, I quit that day.
Same.
I didn't have a shop to go to or nothing for like a week.
Yeah, I had one shop to go to. It was just my first one, and it's Paisanos. For other people from Chandler, they know Paisanos. Yeah, I quit at the time at barber school. I was working at Shoe Palace and Hat Club at Chandler Mall at the same time. And yeah, as soon as I got my license, I'm like, I'm out of here. I actually didn't mind working at Hat Club. Hat Club was lit, but Shoe Palace, bro,
that sounds so fun. I always wanted to work in a shoe store.
No, I worked at Chic. Remember Chic? Did you guys have a Chic out there?
No, bro, never heard of that one.
Chic was it had its time, but it was fun to work there because everyone was like normal, like everyone like, and we didn't have no uniform. You can wear, I could wear this going into there. Working at Shoe Palace, like not to talk shit, but fuck Shoe Palace, bro.
Dang. That?
Bro, first of all, I got hired because I'm bilingual. Kinda. So I was able to.
This fool act like you don't know Spanish. Well, you know Spanish great.
I know Spanish to get by. But I got hired because of that. And then they're like, yeah, you got to start running to get shoe sizes for people. Yeah. I told my manager, I looked him right in the eyes. I'm like, I'm not going to go run for a shoe size. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'll speed walk. That's the best you're going to get. Like, go to the back.
They don't run now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But back then, they want you to run. Go get that shoe size. Go get that money. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bro,
Hell
I'm not
no.
doing that. So every time shipment came in, I did that, and I would like rearrange the fucking shoes in the back. That's it. That's actually how I met Wilson. A lot of people don't know that. That's how I met Wilson, the owner of Rerun.
The owner of Rerun. You know, Wilson's all right.
Wilson's hella funny.
Wilson's hilarious.
But yeah, so I got my license, quit both those jobs, and then you know what's funny? I got the way I am because of the first shops I worked at. The first two.
Facts.
Paisanos, you had to be there when it opened at 7 a.m. and you had to leave at 7 p.m.
Hell no.
And it was percentage. So
Bro, that sounds like hell.
So King's of Cuts, but that's all I knew. So King's of Cuts is the first shop where I had booth rent, and I was nervous as fuck to work there because of booth rent.
You were scared of booth rent.
I was scared of booth rent because all the shops, and I'm basically Mexican shops, bro. Mexican shops or white shops, they take booth rent, and it was always 60-40. So I worked at Paisanos, I think it was 60-40. Then I worked at Douglas. Douglas was cool. It was hella busy. The guys there were cool. The owner was shit. And then, the owner fired.
Hey, no offense, bro.
The owner, he's not gonna watch this shit. The owner, you know why the owner fired me from there?
Why?
Because
you were black?
No, so the shop like Kenny works at now,
Yeah.
I knew a guy, one of the guys I know used to own it. And he was the only one working there. So on my days off, I went to go help him.
Yeah.
And so one of the friends that was friends with Douglas,
Yeah.
the owner, saw my truck there because I was driving a
Escalade on dubs.
No, I was driving a Ram, a single cab Ram, and he saw my truck there. And then he told Douglas. And then the next day, I was off on a Tuesday, so that next Wednesday, I go in the morning, all my shit's in a box.
Damn.
All my shit's in a box. Just like
Bro,
that.
I never been fired from a shop.
That was the only time, and it was because of that. He's like, "You want to go work over there? Go work over there," just like that. And then as soon as I was like, "All right, fine." Started work. I worked over there for a little bit. Then I moved somewhere else, and I kept moving. But then I used to see that old dude Douglas at like bars and shit. And my cousin still worked for him because my cousin's a barber, and he's like, "Yeah, he's tell him I say hi, bro." And I'm like, "Tell him I say fuck him." Like, bro, that's some weird ass shit.
Tell him I said fuck him.
Like for example, like you don't do people like that.
Facts.
You don't do people like that. That's fuck. Not even a conversation. Like, you don't know why I'm over there. He needed help. He's a friend of mine.
Yep.
You want to help your friend? And like me and you, we want to be owners. We're looking into a shop, and like I have the mindset of trying to help somebody want to work for us. I don't want them to feel like they're replaceable. I mean, they technically are, but I don't want them. I wouldn't want a barber that works in my shop to feel replaceable.
Right.
Because then they would fucking hate it there.
Yep.
They would hate it there. I hated it. I fucking hated it. All the drama and shit. All the fucking weird crackheads everywhere, man. Fucking hate Chandler, dude.
I've been to barbershops where I don't know, man. Like I don't agree with everything they do.
And that's the thing, like.
But it's
you can't really bitch about it because if you don't agree with it, just don't work there. Just don't bitch about it.
right.
Yeah.
But I've also been. I mean, everywhere I've worked, I don't have family to watch my kids, so I bring them to work.
And that was the biggest problem with a lot of owners.
That was a problem with a couple owners, and I get it. But it's like you also have to understand. Either I miss work. In Washington, we ended up finding a babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
But if I miss, it's like if I don't have a babysitter, I either miss work or they come to the shop with me.
Yeah.
Some owners were like, "Oh, we need you.
Yeah.
Come to the shop. Just bring them."
Yeah.
Some owners were like, "This is a problem, bro." I'm like, it is what it is.
Nah,
I don't got a choice. Because like in Washington, no family. I got a brother. That's it. No family, nothing.
That's
here,
crazy.
even here, no family, nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like, you gotta figure it out.
I don't mind the girls.
If I wasn't a barber, life would be hard as fuck.
Because your
I have to pay for childcare.
Your schedule will be fucking everywhere too.
Facts. Childcare is so expensive.
Yeah. I pay for my babysitter now, and I'm like, fuck. And then I talk to clients and other people about it, and they're like, that's cheap as shit. I'm like, bro, It doesn't feel like it every week. Every week I gotta pay for these little fuckers to go get looked after. But yeah, that working at Douglas, bro, I was like, it was the weirdest shit. I felt like the black sheep.
He was gonna say black guy, but it's cool.
No, I always felt like the black sheep. I feel like the black sheep because one I wasn't. I every time the shop closed, I went home and they would always like chill, drink, and like party, do whatever they want to do. They always like thought I was weird for that.
But did you have kids at the time?
Nah. I just didn't, bro. It was I had a long ass Monday. We're there from in the morning till the 7 a.m. to like damn near 7 o'clock at night.
Right.
Taking nothing but walk-ins because the owner didn't want us to pass out cards or do appointments.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
That's like, crazy as hell. Do you still cut people from there? When you worked there?
No, it's funny. I cut people that used to go there that went to other barbers there. Yeah. Like, yeah. They're like, oh, you used to work there? I used to get my haircut with so-and-so. I'm like, yeah, I worked right next to him. I cut people that my cousin used to cut that they come to me now because he moved to Safford. He has a shop out there.
That sounds far.
It's far. It's 3.5 hours. 3 hours?
My bad for yawning.
3?
Jose got me here at 10 a.m. Not 12.
3 hours? 3.5 hours?
That's far as hell.
Yeah.
You just decide to pack up and move. That's far.
No, I mean, this is the cousin that grew up in Morenci.
I have no idea where that is.
It's basically 3 hours a different direction. It's fucking... So they're used to the small town city, like small town life. It's their circle, their type of shit. Like Morenci...
That makes sense.
You think Iowa's small? Morenci's tiny, bro. Morenci's tiny.
Where Erica's from is tiny.
Bro.
Morenci, my wife is from a place with one stoplight. That's it.
Yeah.
You got a prison there. That's it.
I don't even know if Morenci has stoplights. I'm pretty sure they do. I haven't been there in years, but anyways, it was like it's fucking tiny. Like every time, like when my cousins moved back over here, it was fucking crazy to see them all the time. And then my cousin that's my age, he's like 10 days older than me. That fool's wild. That fool's wild, bro. Yeah, back in the day, that guy was like fucking. He was security at Zócalos.
I have no idea what that is.
I didn't even explain it to you, young blood.
Hold up, man.
So Zócalos was a bar in downtown Chandler, and it was lit. It was fun. Like it was a restaurant during the day, and then at a certain time, it became like a little like club. And in the back, they had tacos and all that bullshit.
Tacos. I love tacos.
They had tacos, yeah. And he was this fool was just a security guard there.
Damn, dude.
And yeah, that fool was just. I love that guy, bro. But he's just funny as shit to talk to.
It's just hilarious.
Yeah. He told me, he's like, yeah, bro, come like once every Saturday and come work over here. I'm not gonna drive 3 hours over there.
Hell no.
Just for a Saturday. But like that's the thing.
No.
Out there they have good jobs. All the dudes have good jobs. Everybody has good jobs. Then he's charging, I think last time he talked to me, he was charging like $30, $25. He could charge $60 and he will still get tipped out.
That's crazy.
But he doesn't want to because I forgot what he told me why. But I'm like, bro, charge these guys. You're the owner.
Hey, I believe it.
You're the owner. You know, I agree. You want to be there every day, but like sometimes your time as an owner is more valuable. So then work, I don't know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, $60 a head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, it's a lot of people that come here. They're all, hey, you should come out to Flagstaff and work. Like,
No.
Why the hell would I do? You'd be great. You make a lot of money. I'm like,
yeah, but then like,
you're tripping.
Everything outside of the shop is just horrible.
Exactly. Sounds like Iowa.
That's how it was, honestly. My mentor, he was like, bro, as soon as you get your license, come work over here in the West Side. I'll give you 6 months.
Hell no.
6 months free rent, this and that. And I'm just like,
that's far.
Yeah,
bro. West Side people are different.
That's the thing. That's like even Gabe.
Yep.
Gabe, rest in peace. Fucking, he's like, bro, come work out here with me. I'm like, bro, you are way too far. Like, way too far. I would love to work with you. Like when he was opening up a shop, he like promoted his shop at a sneaker event, and he asked me to cut at the sneaker event, and I just cut. And his partner was like, we need him to work with us. And I'm like, bro, you guys are all the way in Glendale.
Yep.
I'm all the way in Chandler.
That's far.
I would have to switch my whole. It's like I would have to switch my whole life.
Yeah, I remember I was talking to Gabe, and he was like, man, I'm opening up a shop, and I think that's the one he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He was telling me he was opening a shop, and he's like, man, if you're a good barber, man. He followed me on Instagram and everything. He's trying to get me to work there.
I would gladly work for Gabe, but if he was in Tempe, I would maybe think about it. But Glendale, 40 minutes out from Chandler, that's just far. That's just so far. That shit was so far.
And then he moved to where'd he move to? Somewhere Avondale?
Yeah, Glendale, Allendale. I feel like they're just
But there was
literally down the street from each other.
Yeah, I thought it was another spot that was farther.
That's where all the
But either way, fuck that.
yeah, that's where all the fucking Cobra hood rats are at.
Bro, it's wonderful over there. Westgate is lit.
That's where Noah.
Hey, that's where I went. When I came to
no,
visit, went to Westgate, lit. McFadden's,
I've been to.
lit.
I honestly have partied. I wouldn't even say fully partied. I went to Westgate when I went to a Rams game, and that was it.
Hey, when we went, it was like they're having the Millennium Tour with all the old rappers and all them, and they came to McFadden's after. I was like,
Oh my god!
oh my God, Mario, Pretty Ricky, Lil Flip. Bro, imagine Lil Flip. Bro, he was there.
Oh my god!
I was like, oh,
I remember one
crazy.
time. I remember one time.
I feel like it's 2001. I'm finna go put a baggy shirt on.
I remember one time at Scottsdale, I bought a blonde. Waka Flocka walked in.
Bro, he's normal. He's a citizen out here.
Waka Flocka is normal and that motherfucker is tall. He's huge.
I'm tall.
Huge, bro. He's huge.
I'm tall.
He looked like an NBA player.
Yeah.
He big. I noticed him all the way across the bar.
You know what they say? They say everyone in Taylor Gang is like that. Like Wiz Khalifa and all his homies and producers, they're all tall as shit.
Taylor Gang. Wiz Khalifa look tall.
Taylor Gang, kill yourself, bro.
What's his mixtape? The
Cushion Orange Juice.
Oh my god,
Classic,
that was such
bro.
a good mixtape.
I'm playing that on the way home.
I'm not a big music head, but I listened to that shit every fucking time we went out to a party.
Facts.
On my way somewhere.
Was
I was always listening to that shit.
Bro, the skits alone, fire.
Dude,
These young bucks don't know nothing about that, boy. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Bro, what's the craziest thing you can think of that's happened to you at a barbershop? In a barbershop.
In a barbershop?
While you're working or while just in a barbershop or while you were getting a haircut?
I think when we were at the last shop and the Crip came in and threatened to shoot us.
Oh, with Adrian?
Yeah. that might have been the worst. I haven't had
that wasn't that bad.
See, I haven't had many bad experiences.
I'm
not from the hood, Jose.
I'm not from the hood either.
I'm not from the hood.
I'm not from the hood.
It's ghetto over here.
It's ghetto.
the last shop we worked at, that felt hood.
I didn't see, and to me that didn't feel hood. I didn't feel hood. I worked at hood shops. I worked at maybe one.
I know it gets worse than that, but that was the worst shop I've worked. No, I'll take that back. There was one shop in Washington, bro. There was one shop in Washington.
Yeah.
They only took walk-ins.
Yeah.
Hispanics all day.
Yeah. Never tip.
Never tip.
Never tip.
They would complain about a $15 haircut.
Yep.
Like all that. And it was in what we considered the hood in Washington.
See, I worked at a shop like that, and then, bro, we had a parking lot, but it was dirt. It was a dirt lot.
See, the back parking lot was dirt. Yep.
And you heard the stories of my crazy times, but I've
You're
had
a
a lot.
member.
I had a lot of
that was your initiation.
You know, the one thing that I have tried at a barbershop that I've never tried before or after I tried it was I tried some lean. Bruh, I did.
You tried that in a barbershop?
I tried it in a barbershop.
You are crazy.
I think I was halfway through a haircut. No bullshit. I think I was halfway through a haircut.
You never tried it again after
Never,
that.
never in my life. Because I was thirsty. I no bullshit. I was thirsty.
I was thirsty.
No, let me say the fucking story, you hoe. I was thirsty, and one of the barber's homeboys, who I also like knew at the time, came in, and I'm like, "Oh, bro, what are you drinking?" And he had a foam cup, and he's like, "Oh, it's lemonade." So I took a big old swig of it, and then he just looked at me. He's like, "Is it good?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's good. Thanks." And then after a while, I think like 15 minutes passed by. I'm like, "Bro, what was in that shit?" He's like, "Some cough syrup." Like, you fucking motherfucker.
At
bro.
least you ain't gonna get sick.
But I didn't feel it until I was
Bro,
done.
lean?
I didn't feel it until I was done with the cup, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, but
That's hilarious.
That's probably the only thing.
Wow.
Craziest thing I've ever tried there. But that's like all the other stories are like stories I've told so many times. I don't even want to tell you no more.
Facts.
Bro, when I was on that fucking my client's podcast, he was telling me how like dudes in Tucson, he was from Tucson, dudes in Tucson would like pull out their AKs and show them off while he's getting a haircut. He got a haircut at the trap house.
Bro, Tucson is ghetto as
bro,
hell.
that's what I said the whole podcast, bro. Go on YouTube.
Tucson is ghetto as hell.
Go on YouTube, look search Down bad in the desert, like the one for me, and all I do is talk trash about Tucson for like 5 minutes.
Bro, I took my kids to the mall in Tucson. A bunch of Hispanics just come up to my kid rubbing her hair.
Really?
Like, get the fuck away, bro.
Women?
Men? Women?
Oh, no.
Like,
No.
I'm like, bro.
No.
Y'all finna piss me off.
No. Yeah, yeah, no. I'd be like, stop. What the fuck are you doing?
Just random.
Yeah, no.
Like,
That's what I tell my mom.
hell?
My mom a lot, bro. When I lived with my mom, she would like go up to like babies and like, can I hold your baby? I'm like, you need to stop doing that shit. You don't
Your
know
mom's
that.
wonderful, man.
She's a great
She's
woman.
my best friend.
But it's also like, bro, stop touching this random baby. We're in Walmart and you're asking this lady, can I hold your baby? Oh my god, oh.
I feel like that's how moms are now.
Bro, if someone came up to me and said, can I hold your baby? I'd be like, nah.
Nah.
No, like, what the fuck you want to touch my
With the
baby?
straight stare. Nah.
Nah. You can look at him.
That's hilarious. Hey, I had a guy one time in the barber shop. He's a weird ass guy. He always got a weird ass haircut. It was so awkward.
He worked there? Or
Random
you
weird ass
declined?
white guy.
You worked there?
He was just coming in to get a haircut. He had red hair. He wanted to be so different. Like,
You had a red
I
hair
don't
with
know.
a fade or with long hair?
it was like, I don't even know, bro. The haircut was so weird. It was like scissors pretty much all over. And then one day, I just get a letter in the mail
It's from
to
him?
the shop. It was from him. This is an inch, not this. He was just talking crazy. I was so mad. I was like, bro, if I see this fool outside, because he would walk past, he would ride the bike past. This is how weird he was. Burger King was down the street. He would eat lunch behind Burger King next to the garbage can. He was just super weird. I'd never met anyone.
Was
like
he
him
homeless?
before. I don't know. I doubt it.
Did he look homeless?
No. He didn't. He just
Wait,
he
why
didn't
did
look like he had a lot of money.
He wrote you, this is an inch, this isn't?
Yes. He
'Cause you-
wrote it on the envelope.
Because you took too much off?
I don't know.
You cut his hair?
Yeah.
So you took too much
But
off.
here's the thing. I took a little bit. Okay, take a little more. Okay, take a little more.
So he wrote
At the
you
end-
a letter to bitch about the haircut you gave him.
Yes. He sent it in the mail.
That's weird.
Stamped it and everything.
That's weird.
Instead of just going somewhere else. Bro, I still have the letter to this day.
You saved it?
I saved it.
Why?
I don't know. Something tells me, bro,
That's
if I ever
weird.
see this motherfucker, I'm
That's
beating his
fucking weird.
ass.
Bro, the only time
Bro, I'm whooping his ass when I see him, for sure. I don't give a fuck.
The only time I had a weird altercation with a haircut like that is obviously I was one of the two Mexicans at King's Cut. So when a black dude sat in my chair, he felt weird.
Yep.
One guy, he had waves. So I'm like, okay, you know, obviously you want it with the grain? Do you want 1.5 or 2? What do you want? He was like, I don't know, bro, just cut it good. I was like, okay, you know.
What does that mean? What the hell?
So I cut it, but
You're
then
asking to be messed up.
like he was being weird. Like I'll go close to his ear, and he's like, "Bro, you're hitting my ear." I'm like, "Well, I got to. I'm trying to get your fucking hair right there."
Right.
And the whole time he was just being fucking an asshole the whole time, and it got like even to the point where like the barber, the owner at the time, sat across from me. He's like, "Bro, fuck that guy." And then I don't think he ever came back. And then there was another dude. It was a light skinned bro, and he was like. Older guy, light skin, waves, gave him a fade, waves, lined him up. He gave him the mirror. He looked at it, said it was great. Tipped me $20. Goes home. Dad tell you the story?
No.
Goes home. His wife doesn't like the cut. So he comes back, asks to talk to me outside. And he's like, I gave you the benefit of the doubt. And you
What?
And you fucked my head up. I'm like, I gave you the mirror and you tipped me $20. What's that like? What are you talking about? He's like, my wife didn't like it. This and this. I'm like, so your wife didn't like it, but you like it. He's like, yo,
I hate guys like that.
you fucked me up, bro. But it's all good. It's all good. I could have messed up your life doing this because I guess he was in the army with some tech stuff, so he knew how to like get in the computer and say never bark with tortas. I don't fucking know. It was the weirdest shit. And then
That's
from
weird,
there
yeah.
on forward, he got a haircut by the owner, so I would have to see him like every 2 weeks. But it was one of those things where like. He got a haircut and left. Like it was the weirdest shit. I'm like, just tell me you don't like it, or tell me you like want me to fix it. Because every time I get a new client, you need me to change anything, fix anything. Do you need to see anything I need to change different? You want this more blended? Some people don't say shit. Some
clients you just can't make them happy.
They rather go outside and say Cruze or Jose fucked me up. I'm like, no, I just didn't give you what you wanted.
Yep.
But you still look nice, you ugly fucker. That was like the weirdest. That was like the weirdest like altercation. I only say that because like clients ask me all the time. You ever fucked anyone up? I'm like, I don't feel like I did, but
I feel like it's not for us to say, yeah, I fucked him up, because I mean, to us, we're not gonna give someone a bad haircut.
nah.
We'll give you what you asked
Like-
for, and if it's fucked up, that's on you. You asked for it.
Like even someone on the podcast, they asked me oh, you ever fuck someone up on purpose? I'm like, I didn't fuck them up, but I didn't like them because the type of person they were, and I knew he wasn't gonna stick with me, so I just gave him what he wanted, but just a little bit differently, where it still looked nice, but it was just enough for him.
Jose fucked him up.
No, it was Carlos.
I ain't gonna say no names, but fuck Carlos. Nah.
And like, yeah, it was that was like the only
dude.
that was like the only weirdest like altercation, like weirdest like
Hey, when,
That's the
when
only
he came
time-
over here, that was like,
that was the only time I felt
Wow.
like I don't want to cut this guy.
yeah,
Like I don't want to.
yeah.
That was
Certain
the
people like
that was the only time. That was the only time. I'm cutting hair for almost 10 years. But then when I started cutting his son, it was cool. His son's funny as shit. I like his son, but I don't cut his son no more.
Yeah, we've had some weird altercations. All right, well, we got to wrap it up. So,
How long has it been already?
a whole hour,
Oh, we're doing hours.
I guess. This is our first podcast, if you can't tell.
I
So
have so much more to say.
next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Da, 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 da. Fucking get out of frame.
Dang. Well, however you're listening
Are we
to
gonna?
this,
How can they listen to this?
we'll be on Spotify. We'll be on Apple Music. We'll be on all that. Jose's not tech savvy at all. but
I'm not tech savvy. At all.
however you're listening to this, we appreciate you. Thanks for
Appreciate
listening.
you a lot.
We ain't been talking about shit,
We ain't famous.
but
We don't want to be famous.
you know.
If you see us on the street, don't say hi to us.
No, you can say hi to me. I love when people do that. Hey, Cruze, what's up, my boy?
Nah, you can come up to me and ask for a high five. I like high fives. A nice solid.
Jose ain't gonna remember your name.
Nah.
I guarantee.
No. He gives me shit because I remember his clients' names. His clients. Like I'm supposed to know fucking everybody's name that walks through the door.
Hey,
And half these men are African.
hold on, bro.
Not black dudes, African. Like
Damn.
African. Like some of them have hard names.
It's messed up, bro. Yeah.
I got one African client. Do you know his name?
Hell no.
Exactly.
Boy. I don't know none of your clients' names, bro. But I don't tell you that usually.
Anyways, thank y'all for listening. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully, how many times are we gonna release one? Every week, every 2 weeks,
I
once a
don't know.
month?
We gotta figure it out. I got a lot of editing to do. So
All our clients, we love you.
next time on Down Bad in the Desert. No.
Previously on Down Bad on the Desert.
This is KSOW. Kicking shit our way. We out.
Appreciate y'all.
We all gon' eat. Grind till we gotta go to sleep. Why do niggas always wanna talk beef? Cause they never see a nigga in the streets.
I be just coolin'. I don't really fuck with nobody, but if I came out, I'd probably fuck with the party.
I'm just coolin'. I don't really fuck with nobody, and if I came out, I'd probably fuck up the party.
KSOW